Binda Nakata, but you can call me Binda. I'm part of the social media marketing team at YBB supporting the Japanese Summit. And today I will be your moderator, so I'll be guiding you throughout this session. So before we start, I just want to say congratulations to all of you for being part of the Japanese Summit today. You're not just joining a program, but stepping into a global experience where you will meet participants from different countries, exchange ideas, and grow both personally and professionally. So today's session, Get Set for Japanese Summit, is designed as your pre-orientation before the summit begins in mid-May. So make sure to stay until the end because this will be very helpful for your journey. So guys, before we move forward, let's make this session a bit more interactive. I want to know where you guys coming from. You can drop your country or city in the chat. Or have any of you been to Japan before? Yes or no? You can type it on the chat. Oh, cool. Let's see. Hello. Hello to India. Thank you so much for sharing and thank you so much for the attention. So now moving on to the main part of today's session, we will hear directly from someone who will guide you through all the essential information you need. So it is my pleasure to introduce our speaker today, Catherine Andrea, the event director of YBB, who has been closely involved in organizing the Japanese Summit. She will be sharing all the technical details, preparation guidelines, and important information that you need to know before the program begins. So without further ado, please welcome Ms. Catherine Andrea. The floor is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Binda. First of all, can you guys hear me clearly? Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay, once again, guys, welcome to another pre-orientation for Japan Summit. I believe this will be the second to last pre-orientation because in about, I think, approximately 2 weeks, we will begin the Japan Summit and on mid-May. So this is probably going to be the second to last pre-orientation. So we will probably have our last pre-orientation next week, where we will discussing about a little bit of details about the airport transfer and the hotel accommodation. So for today pre-orientation, is basically a free session where we'll be focusing more on opening Q&A session where you guys can ask about all of the things that you guys maybe still want to ask about, maybe about mentoring or about grouping or about hotel accommodation and etc. But before we get into that Q&A session, in the beginning, I will also give you guys a little bit presentation about three things. So first, I will be explaining you guys about the arrival card, and then about the IFO card, and then the last, I will be giving you guys a brief explanation about the rundown of Japan Summit. So let me share my screen to begin the presentation for today. Mhm. Okay. Can you guys see my screen yet, or is not visible?
We haven't seen your screen yet, Kat.
Okay, wait a second. Mm. Wait a minute, guys. Mm, mm, mm. Can you guys see it now? I think it's visible on mine, but I don't know if it's visible on you guys yet.
Unfortunately, I can see your screen there.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe you can send your PowerPoint to me and then I will do a
Yeah.
screen
Okay,
sharing.
let me, okay, guys, I'm sorry about that. Let me, okay. I'm sorry about that, guys, but I already sent the presentation to the operator, so it will be shared by the operator shortly. I'm so sorry about the delay. Okay, thank you so much, Rani. Okay, now we are going to start the presentation. So, like I've said in the beginning, I will be sharing information about the Japan arrival card and also about the ICO card. So you can go to the next slide, Rani. Okay, now about the arrival card. Basically, if you guys, this is you guys' first time traveling to Japan, you have when you arrive to Japan, you have to fill in this arrival card. So basically, a Japan arrival card is officially known as the disembarkation card for foreigners. So this is a mandatory document for you guys or required to most non-Japanese visitor to fill in before they enter the country. And it's basically a simple form used by tourists or short-term travelers to provide essential information for immigration checks. So the immigration officer can confirm your purpose of visit, to verify your stay duration, and also to ensure that you meet the entry requirements. Next slide. So, and this is the example of the Japan arrival card. But there is actually there's two type of you can say two type of the arrival card. So there's a physical one, or and there's a digital or online version. So, uh, if you guys want to fill in the physical one, you guys are going to fill it when you arrive in Japan. They will give it to you, and you have to fill it. But if you choose to go to with the online version, you guys can fill in the arrival part before your departure to Japan, so way beforehand. So there's two options, and I guess I suggest you guys to actually use the online version because it will be easier for you guys and it will be more convenient when you guys arrive there. So you will not going to be it is not going to take you too long when you get to the immigration and to fill in the Japan arrival card. Okay, so we go to the next slide. Now, this is the how to fill in the arrival card. This one is for the paper one, the one that I gave the example in the slide before. So, how to fill in the physical arrival card? First, of course, you have to write your full name exactly as printed in your passport, and then you have to fill in your nationality, date of birth, and also your gender on the arrival card. And then you have to enter your flight or vessel number and remember without mistake. So you have to be really careful, especially with flight numbers, because sometimes just a little bit like missing number, it will uh, get you into the immigration officer will be beginning to ask you a lot of questions. So please be mindful of that. And then the next one is to state the purpose of your visit in detail, such as is for tourism or business, and also to provide the full address of your first accommodation in Japan. And then you have to sign the declaration section to confirm the accuracy of the information provided on the Japan arrival card. And things to note, after completing the form, of course, take a moment to review everything. Make sure that you are not missing any details, especially like I said before, in the flight number or also in your name and also in the address of the accommodation. In this case, of course, the address of the hotel that you guys will be staying at. Please make sure that all of the details and all of the things that you fill in the arrival card are correct. And of course, also please be aware of your handwriting, because sometimes maybe your handwriting is not clear enough for the immigration officer to read. So please be mindful when you fill in to use a very clear handwriting, so you guys are not being questioned too much by the immigration officer. Can you hear me clearly now? Okay. Okay, you can go to the next slide then. Okay, now this is the one is for how to fill in the arrival card, the online version, so the digital version. So as I said before, there's two types of arrival card. You guys can fill in the you guys can fill in a physical one or the digital one or online one. And if you want to fill in with the online one, you can go to Visit Japan web. The link is in the presentation to complete the Japan arrival card information online. And then after that, you can create an account using your email and then verify it. And then after that, you can register your passport. Okay, I'm sorry. Am I talking too fast, everyone? I'm sorry. If you guys think I talk too fast, you guys can comment so I can talk a little bit slower. Okay, so after you create your account and then verify it, you can register your passport details by scanning it or entering them manually. I suggest when you entering your passport details, it will be easier for you to scan it, because it will be a little bit, it will be more convenient, or it can be more accurate than when you guys enter them manually. So, but it's of course the preference is yours. You can either scan it or enter them manually. It's okay, but make sure to enter the information correctly. So, and then after you guys scan your passport details, you guys can have your plan entry schedule, like including your arrival date and also the airline information or the flight number. And then after that, again, you have to enter your address of first accommodation in Japan, and then you can complete both the immigration and the custom declaration section by answering all the required questions. And then after that, you can submit your information to generate the Japan arrival card QR code. So things to note, after you finish the online form, you will get a QR code that the immigration officer can scan when you arrive in Japan. So please, when you get the QR code, immediately save it or take a screenshot of it so you can access it easily when you arrive in Japan. Okay, go to the next slide. Now, this is the key information or uncommon things to avoid when you fill in the Japan arrival card. First, for the key information, of course, this is all the things that are already mentioned before, actually. First, be mindful of entering your full name, your nationality, your passport number, and also the date of your birth. And then also, when you enter your flight or vessel number, make sure you guys enter the flight number correctly. And also, don't forget to enter your port of entry or your arrival or your place of arrival, and then your expected arrival date. And then after that, state your purpose of visit clearly, is either tourism or business. And then, of course, provide the address of the first accommodation in Japan, which could be a hotel, apartment, guest house, or residence. But I think in this case, most of you, of course, will enter the address of the hotel that you guys will be staying in. So if you guys want to know like the detail or the accurate address of the hotel, you guys can also go to Google Maps and just copy it and just write it as it is because it is the most accurate one and it will be easier for the immigration officer to read. And then after that, of course, you guys also have to fill in basic declaration regarding prohibited items, criminal history, and also the amount of cash you are carrying. And then, of course, the common mistakes to avoid is leaving section blank or providing incomplete information on the Japanese immigration card. This is especially for if you want to choose the physical one. If you guys are a little bit confused about the section in the form, you guys just can ask the immigration officer about the section. Don't leave any section blank because it will lead to question. So just if you are not sure about the question or the section in the form, you guys can just ask the immigration officer. And then of course writing your name in a format that does not match your passport. So when you fill in your name, just fill in the name that it is stated in your passport. Don't extract or erase your middle name or last name. Just write it as it is in the one in your passport. And then forgetting to include the full address. Again, of course, you have to state the full address of the hotel and the accurate one. And then entering your flight details incorrectly. Again, please be mindful when you're entering flight details because this is common mistake. I think when people filling in the arrival card about their flight number. And then when you if you choose to use the online one, the online arrival card, please complete the question or like the form way before your arrival date. So I suggest probably maximum 3 days before you fly to Japan because if at some point you guys are having like an error when you guys visiting the website, like your QR code is not generated in time. So to avoid that, please fill in the online arrival card way before your departure date. Maximum, I suggest you like 3 days before it, so you guys can be more prepared, and then the QR code can be generated in time. And then also, again, when you choose to use the physical arrival card, please avoid using unclear handwriting and write it in a easy handwriting that the immigration officer can read. Okay, now into the next one. Okay, now to the next one is about the ICO card or ICOCA. So what is, if you guys haven't been to Japan before, or you guys not aware about this, so basically ICO card is like a rechargeable electronic card that can be used for public transportation and also for shopping purchases. So ICO card can be used all across Japan for railway, buses, and also in participating shops in the station and around town where there is a display of the IC or ICOCA marks. Okay, next one. So, and where can you get the ICO card? So you can purchase the card primarily at JYS station in the Kansai region, either in Osaka, Kyoto, Kobe, or Nara, and also at Kansai International Airport, where a lot of you guys will be landing, of course. So if you guys are at the Kansai International Airport, you can purchase the card at the JR or Nankai Electric Railway Kansai Airport Station outside the second floor of the first terminal building. And if you guys are confused where it is, you guys can just ask the airport officer. And if you are at some point in the JR West station, you can purchase the card in the JR West station ticket or vending machine or JR West ticket offices. And things to note, the ticket vending machines only with ICOCA mark that can be used to purchase ICOCA card. So if you guys see the pictures in here, there is two types of vending machine. Both example in this picture, there's a ICOCA mark in it, but the left one, the blue one, you cannot buy the ICO card. You can only recharge it in there. But the second one, the pink one, you can buy it. So to differentiate this, not only by color, so in the blue one, there's only return IC charge on it. And if there's only return like IC charge, you can buy the ICOCA card, you can only recharge it. But if in the vending machine there's written IC card / IC charge, then you can buy and also can recharge your ICO card. Okay, into the next one. And how to use the ICO card? It is fairly simple actually. So for public transportation like bus or train, you can just tap your card onto the card reader for about a second at the ticket gate when entering and exiting a station. So please be mindful, you have to tap twice when entering and also when exiting, because if you forget to tap the card when you exit the station, it will your card will be automatically like blocked, and you have to visit the control station to reactivate your card. So for shopping purchases, you can inform the cashier that you are paying with the ICO card, or you can just show them the card. They will immediately set up the card reader, and all you need to do is tap the card. And for vending machines, if you guys want to buy some food or drink in the vending machine, it is easy. Just tap your ICO card on the IC card reader in the vending machine, and then the transaction will be complete. And if you at some point want to use like a coin lockers to stash or keep your belongings, you can just open the locker of the size you need, and then you place your items inside and then close the door. And then after you close the door, you can just tap the ICO card on the reader. And if you guys want to open the locker, you guys have to and then press your ICO card again. And then also things to note, you can recharge or top up your ICO card at designated recharging machine with the ICO cards, and also at many convenience stores. And the ICO card can hold a maximum of 20,000 yen. And I think this is a fair enough amount for you guys to use daily. Okay, next. Okay, I think that's all about. Oh, I want to also give you guys the information about the rundown. Sorry, Rani. Can you share the other presentation? I will share it to you. Wait a minute.
Oh, and I'm sorry, I want to talk like a little bit to add something. Maybe that this is kind of missed in the previous presentation by our speaker today. I just want to ask that initially we want you guys to like personally buy your ICA card, but eventually it is the responsibility of the committee who will be buying the ICO card and then top it up. So that means you guys don't need to buy or like insert the amount into your ICO card. We will be the one who is responsible for buying ICO card and then inserting the money. So when you first arrive to Japan, don't worry, you don't have to like find the ICO card machine and other things, because yeah, it's basically initially we plan to like let you buy by yourself, but yeah, eventually it is our decision that it is us who will be buying it for you. I guess that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Chacha, for the confirmation. Okay, after this, the operator will be sharing one last presentation for today's presentation, which is the rundown. Okay, so now this is the rundown for the 4 days of Japan Youth Summit 2026. So day one, of course, the airport, we will begin with airport pickup service. It will start from 8 until 2 p.m. And then after that, we will do the hotel check-in at 3, at 3 and then until 5. And then at 5 until around 6 p.m., you guys will be having a little bit of free time where you guys can take a rest. Also, if you guys want to recharge a little bit after the flight, you guys can have a little bit of free time at that time. And then after that, we will be continuing with the welcoming dinner from 7 until 8, and then after 8 we will go back to the hotel. Okay, on to the day 2. Okay, so for day 2, we will basically be out and about all day. Yes, this is just like the general rundown because I will be explaining again about a little bit more detail about the rundown at the last presentation next week. So this is just like the overview, so you guys can have a picture of what you guys will be doing on those 4 days. So for day 2, the day will begin at 6:30 until 8:15 for breakfast, and then after that, from 8:15 until 9, it's for you guys to get ready before the city tour, and then the city tour will begin at 9:30 at Osaka Castle. So we will be visiting Osaka Castle for taking photo, and then after that we will move on to visiting Museum Osaka University from 11 until 12:30, and then after that we will have a lunch around 1 p.m. until 14:15, and then after that we will continue the city tour to visit the Katsuoji Temple, and then we will end the day with dinner. Okay, now on to day 3. Okay, now day 3, of course, this is the main event or the main day of Japan Youth Summit. So the day again will start from 6:30 until 9. This will include for you guys to have breakfast and also to prepare for your presentation. And then the project presentation will be divided into 2 sessions, before and after lunch. So the one before, the first session for the project presentation, will begin at 9 until 12. And then at 12, we will be having lunch for around 1 hour. And then after that, we will begin again the session 2 for the next project presentation from 13:10 until 15:15. And then after that, we will continue immediately with the speakers panel or the international symposium. And then after that, we will continue and end the day with the awarding night. Okay, next to day 4. Okay, now day 4 is very simple because this will also be our last day of the summit. So again, we will start the day with breakfast at 6:30 until 8, and then after that, from 9 until 10, we will be doing the certificate distribution, and also you guys can give back the ICO card that we guys will provide for you. And then after that, from 10 a.m., we will begin the airport transfer for drop off. And I think that's all the presentation about the general rundown. And that's all the presentation that I'll be giving you today. So after this, we will be moving on with the Q&A session. But before we move on to the Q&A session, I would like also to add a little bit. So as I was explain about the Japan Oracle card below. If you guys still have some question or you guys still a little bit confused about how to fill in, you guys can check out the step-by-step or guide to fill in the Japan Oracle card on a video on YouTube, because there's a lot of people who gave a video about the step-by-step on how to fill in the Japan Oracle card. So if you guys want to be a little bit more prepared before you guys fill in the Japan Oracle card, you can definitely watch all those step-by-step video in YouTube. And I think that's all. Once again, thank you guys for your attention. Now we'll be moving on to the Q&A session. I give it back to Binda. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kadia, for the insightful explanation. I'm sure that was very helpful for all participants in preparing for the upcoming summit. So now we will move to the Q&A session. For those of you who have questions, feel free to raise your hand or drop the questions on the chat. Don't hesitate. This is your chance to clarify anything you're unsure about before the summit begins. Okay, so who's raising hands here? Can you guys maybe drop the questions on the chat? I can read it for you. From Syahdan Bagaskara Susilo, what happened if I arrive at KIX airport beyond 14? Can I still had airport service pickup? Maybe Kadia can answer.
Okay, so about the airport pickup. So
I
if you
can
guys
hear you clearly. I cannot hear you clearly. Like
can hear
your
me,
sounds is it's not clear.
can you hear me clearly now?
Yes, we can hear you just fine.
Okay. Okay, so for the airport pickup transfer, if you guys arrive after 2 p.m., because we will only be providing the airport pickup until 2 p.m., will you guys can take the public transportation, either a train or bus from the airport to your guys' hotel. But if you guys chose to take the public transportation, we will reimburse it by the end. So it is okay. The technicality of the airport pickup transfer will be explaining it also next week. So, but basically, if you guys arrive after 2, you guys can take public transportation from airport to your hotel, and then we will reimburse the cost for that
Can
public
you
transportation.
explain the airplane service pickup again, please? Because I still cannot hear you so very clearly from my side.
Okay,
Yes, I'm writing the answer for you on the chat section.
okay. If you
Sorry,
still can't
sorry.
hear my
Sorry, I'm going to jump in, yeah,
yeah,
probably. But I will help to answer this question. So, basically, the important thing is that if you don't arrive at the time pick up according to the guideline that we give you, we won't be providing you the airport pickup service, but we will give you, instead of giving you the airport pickup, we will give you reimbursement if you are arriving after the airport pickup service already happened. You have to take the public transportation, whether it is train or Uber, but we will be reimbursed the what is it, the cost of the of the what is it, of the
public
cost that
transportation.
you, yes,
Transportation.
that you took for the public transport. Because um why we didn't give a more time in arriving pickup, it is because the committee, those are going to Japan, is not very much, it's not many people that will be going there. So we need to prepare for the next agenda as well, so we're limiting the time for the picking up services. But no need to be worried, we will send you the right location as well if you are planning to go by Uber or train. And then once you arrived at the hotel, we will give you the reimbursement of the cost that you were given. Okay, for the public transportations, like that. And also, if we have to explain again about the arrival card, probably you have to rewind our Zoom meeting, as it is also recorded and it will be published to YouTube, as it is also limited time for us to also explain again about the arrival card. So you will be you have access about this Zoom meeting in your YouTube, in our YouTube channel. So basically, I think cannot, yeah, if we have to explain again from the very first material. And also, we will also give you the presentation kit, the material kit. So basically, you need to pay attention to your email, because on every email we give you the links of the kits of all the materials that we'll be presenting on the pre-orientations, like that. I think that's all. I will give it back to Dea and also Bing.
Excuse me.
Yes, please. What is
Sorry. And this is just a follow-up question. My name is just now, you mentioned that we are eligible for the reimbursement, right? If we arrive after the pickup hours. How about before the pickup hours? I mean, my flight, I think I'll be arriving on the 10th or 9th May. So are we still eligible for the reimbursement?
Okay, I think I will also answer to that. But unfortunately, if you're arriving before the event, as we also already mentions that the time that we give is only during or not the time, but the reimbursement or the responsibility that we give is during the program time only. So basically, if you're arriving early before the program, so it will be on your own cases or on your own cost. Basically, it is like that. But for example, if you are planning to stay in your hotel, it and then you will go to our hotel by the when the program started, it will also be on your own cost. Yes, like Miss Khalila, if I'm not mistaken, because you're arriving early before the program, while in the first pre-orientation or onboarding session, we have given the notice that it will be better if you arrive on the day of the program, not before or yeah, not before of the program. I hope that answers and give you a clarity. Yeah.
All right, that answers my question. Thank you so much. And regarding on the, I'm really sorry because this is my first time attending the orientation series. And regarding on the details and everything, so I can get it via YouTube and email, right? I mean, I'm still like not clear with my hotel, the location of the hotel and so on. So I can get it via email, right?
Yes, yes, all the details you can get about the previous pre-orientation as well. We already published it on our YouTube channel. And also I already explained I hope that clears out the doubts, yeah, for you. Who was it asking again?
Me,
Dominic, yeah. Yes, yes.
Sharvin.
Ah, okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
Sharvin.
And
Yeah.
I hope that answers the questions, yeah. And also moving on to another questions from Shahdan. I already explained about it to you, yeah. Why can the Japan Youth Summit provide all day for all delegates? I think we all respect the timing in Japan also, yeah. And because like I mentioned before, the committee that is going to Japan is not like 20 people or something. It's just 8 of us. So basically we need to prepare for all the things for the next agenda. And also, as we also mentioned before in the guideline, even we already mentioned the time limit and also the guidelines of the airport picking up service and something like that. So basically, it's all have been prepared before for you guys. So yeah, I think that's why we are limiting the time of the airport picking up service, and I hope it's understandable, as if you are arriving late as well, it will be also what is it, yeah, because we also have like agenda during the night time, so basically it will also need preparation, right? So I think yeah, that's my answer basically. But for those who arriving late, you will be giving you will have to take the public transportations, and then we will give you the reimbursement. That's from our side, like the so it's still like a win-win, right, guys? Because still we are trying to be fair for both. The agenda still running on time, and also you can also still participating by us giving you the reimbursement of your public transportation. I think that's from my side. Okay, another.
Okay, maybe move to next question from David, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. What's your question?
All right. Good morning, all. Thank you for the privilege. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. Can. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. So, my first question is from my flight reservation. I will be arriving in Japan around 10 p.m. So, I don't know whether the arrangement covers my arrival.
Sorry, 10 p.m. at 11.
10 p.m. Yeah, 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
Japanese time. Yes,
Japan
yes,
time. So
yes.
it's the nighttime. Yeah, you can still use the public transportation support.
Maybe
Okay, because
can
sorry, what is I don't know because since this will be my first time visiting Japan, will it be easy for me navigating from the airport to the
okay.
Okay, Miss Kalila.
Cindy, can I like answer
Yes,
for
yes.
a little? Yeah, just a quick answer. Just right now, I reconfirm to the other teams, to the steering committee of the Japan Youth Summit 2026, and she told me that we have another pickup service at 11 p.m. So for those who are coming late at night, you can wait for several hours until 11 p.m. And afterwards, you guys will go together, not by how to say that car anymore, because like during the day, so we have basically three pick up services in the morning, in the afternoon, and then in the evening. However, for those arriving at night, we cannot provide a specific car designed for the delegates. Thus, we will go with the delegates to the airport and then take them through public transport to go to the hotel. I hope that is understandable for Shahdan also. I hope that is answering the question. So we will
yes,
pick
that
them up
answered my question.
and then
Okay,
we will go to the public transport.
Okay. Okay. So
okay,
since we
okay.
just developed that someone actually arriving at 10 p.m., it's a new thing for us also. So maybe that's why we are extending the time limit for the airport pickup. But we're not going to provide any cars or something like that. So we will go together with public transportation. So there will be committee who will be like, assisting you from the airport and also going to the hotel. And for information as well, that we will also give you the what is it, meeting point, and giving you the content as well, so that you won't be like confused when you arrived. You can directly go to the meeting point and wait for the committee there, like that. And basically, it's also new information for all of you guys. Like if you already reached the meeting point, as I'm also one of the uh people who's responsible for the content as well, we will be creating like some contents with you guys. So basically, if you want to get ready, or if you feel like you don't want to take any content with us, you can directly say to the committee as well. Yeah, I think it is like that. It's good then for Shahdan, yeah, before, who's asking the same question. So you will be, if you want to wait, you can wait until 11 p.m. But if you don't want to wait, you can also go on your own, and we will still do the reimbursement for you. But if you wanna wait for the other committee so that you won't be confused on your way to the hotel, you can wait until the 11 p.m. pickup time. Yeah, I think that answers the questions. Thank you.
You are still muted, sir.
I think he was talking to someone else, not
Oh,
us.
I'm sorry, Mr. David. We cannot hear your voice. Oh, you are
I
talking to
can
someone
hear your
else.
voice clearly too. I cannot hear your voice clearly too.
I guess you cannot hear everyone's voice clearly, though. I mean, from the presenter to the people, you cannot hear our voice. So I guess I don't know. I'm really sorry for that, but I guess I guess you cannot hear us clearly, and hopefully you can go to the our YouTube channel and then watch our session today. Hopefully that will
Yes.
help. Linda, probably we can go to the next question.
Question.
Yes, from Mumita Sarkar, if I'm not mistaken. What is your question? You may talk.
Thank you so much. Okay. Actually, the question is same the previous question. I can go the hotel on my own before 3 p.m. But in that case, whom should I contact when I arrive the hotel?
I think Dea can answer this, yeah. But basically, before you arrive, there will be another pre-orientation where they will give you your own committee that will be like, assisting you when you get picked up. So for example, we will have three batch or two batch, but it will be explained also with Miss Dea later. Basically, there will be batches of airport pickup service, and each batch will
Actually,
be
I
a
don't need
different committee.
airport pickup. I don't need. I will be arriving in Japan 8 May.
Ah, okay. You can answer this, Dea.
So you'll be arriving at May.
No, she's just asking about whether whom should she contact when she
Oh,
arrives at the
okay.
hotel.
You arrive at the hotel because there will be three different hotels for the participant because there's a lot of participants for this year Japanese Summit. So the participant will be divided into three different hotels. So regarding where the hotel that you guys assign in, there will be committee that will be standby there. So if you arrive before the date of the Japan Youth Summit, please contact the committee that will be in charge in that hotel. Of course, we will be giving you the names of the committee that will be in charge in each hotel in the next week pre-orientation. So make sure you come to the next week pre-orientation, but we will give the names that the committee in charge in each hotel. And if you guys arrive early, you guys can contact the committee in that each hotel so they can be informed about your arrival. Is it answer?
And that means next parenting session, you provide the contact information about the hotel.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the
And I
hotel and also the batch of pickup service. Like each batches and also each hotel will have their own PIC of the committee. So you will also have like the same group with them as well. So basically time of arrival with the PIC as well, right there.
Yes, we will be also provide if it's not clear enough. Also, we will be providing about that information on the group of the official group of Japan Youth Summit. So please stay tuned on that group also with all the information that we will be providing in there.
Okay. Before that, should I need to make email?
I'm sorry. Hello. Um, are you going to ask another question or? Okay, I think we can move on into the next question. Yes.
Okay, so next questions from Dominic, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, what is it? Your question?
I'm extremely sorry, my Wi-Fi connection is delayed. So I cannot share what you told. Can you repeat it again? Hello.
Repeat the previous answer.
No. I just asked here, before that, should I need to make any email to Japanese Youth Summit Committee?
About
No. You don't need to send us any email. There will be pre-orientations and also we will also send to the groups every PIC of the hotels and also the PIC of the airport pickup service.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, we're moving on to the next questions from Dominic. You may talk your questions, please.
Hi, good morning, committee members. Well, it's morning for me, so hello. I just wanted to ask, for the roommate situation, will that be told to us ahead of time, or is it something we get on arrival? And is it random? Like, can we also, is it a random situation, or can we maybe request to be with members from our SDG groups? Like if we've, know people from there, is that an option? I'm just curious how the roommates, groupings happen. Thank you.
Okay, so about the roommate situation, so unfortunately, you can pick the roommate because we already divided the room list for each hotel. So we'll be also informing you guys about the distribution of each where each participant will stay in which hotel. Also, we will explain about this in the next presentation. So please make sure again to stay tuned. But unfortunately, because it is already distributed, we cannot change the room list coordination. But yeah, we will inform where you guys will stay in which hotel and also the roommate next week.
Okay, good enough. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Dominic.
Okay, we're moving on to the next question. Mr. David, you have another question? What is
I
it?
think
Yeah.
this one,
Yeah.
the IG.
No, sorry, I have another question, but I lost my network when I was there. So my second question is, when we get to the airport, is there a number that we have to call? I'll need to call. Hello? Did you get my question?
I'm sorry, I don't think I can
Yeah,
hear.
I hear. I
Okay,
hear. I
Okay.
can answer the
okay,
question.
can you finish?
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I
So
repeat it again? Should I repeat it?
no, it's okay. I hear your question. So basically you're asking whether you can you have to reach someone when you arrive at the airport, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
So for next week's pre-orientations, we will be giving you the PIC or a person in contact for you when you arrive at the airport. But basically, if you arriving before them, or actually there will be arriving before you, but there will be meeting points that we will also be sharing with you. So and also there will be videos that we posted on our Instagram as well for the meeting point. So you can go directly to the meeting point and meet the committee there. And the name of the committee will be shared on next week pre-orientations on Saturday as well.
Okay, because why I'm asking this is because of my experience. But sometimes when you get to the port of entry, the immigration, depends on the person you meet, might ask you to call the person you are going to meet, the person inviting you for the program. And that is why I'm asking.
Oh, you're asking because sometimes the immigration officer asking someone to pick you up, yeah?
Yeah, to call the person inviting you
Oh, okay.
or the person
Can
you are going
also
to visit.
we will be providing the contact as well. Not only the names but also the contact. And also I think will be as the previous Japan Youth Summit in 2025. They will create their own group of each the airport pickup service with the PIC. So you can also have discussion with the PIC in the group.
Okay. All right. That would be good. So you say I should go to the Instagram page and search for the meeting point.
Yeah, but we will also share into
Okay.
the official group, so no need to worry.
All right. All right. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. Next from the IG Indonesia, I'm so sorry, I just see you raising your hand. You may talk your question.
All right, thank you. Thank you. I just want to ask, is it possible you drop the link of arrival card on the group so that we can easily access it and go through it? Thank you.
Or maybe you can drop it here, Dea.
Okay, I will.
No, I think the group will be better because after you close this, nobody can access it.
Okay, for the online arrival part, yeah, I will share the link of the website in the group chat.
Okay, now I'm reading the questions from the chat section. This is from Vaibhav Kumar. Any suggestions on SIM cards and universal travel adapters? Keeping in mind the Wi-Fi accessibility across public places, is it advisable to get the same international roaming pack? Maybe, yeah, that's.
I think we will have smart book, right? It will be written in there, I guess, but it will be also suitable if you use eSIM. For if I mean, depends on the device, yeah. But basically, we the committee also use the eSIM, so can also use the same like us. But for the hotel, we have provide you with the Wi-Fi as well, like that. But I think there will be also provided information about the skip SIM card in the smart book, yeah. Dea.
Yes, there will be smart book containing all the information, and I think I also give you like maybe a little bit information about it on the pre-orientation next week also. Yeah, but I think yeah, it is recommended if you use a eSIM card. But if you found any other type of SIM card that may suit more suitable to you or to your device, it is okay. But yeah, we'll give a little bit more information about that next week also, and in the smart book.
Okay, thank you so much, Kasidian Kadia, for the answer. Next question from Syahdan Bagaskara. What's your question? You may tell. Hello, Mr.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. I have a question regarding to airport service pickup. It's really concerned me, because since it provided from 8:80 a.m. to 14:00 p.m. But I'm arrived at Osaka International Airport, kicks at approximately 19:20 p.m. Can I still get the airport 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 service pickup from
Syahdan, Syahdan,
from
listen to
I'm
me,
sorry,
yeah.
because I'm still cannot hear the explanation from earlier because I don't know, maybe from the internet or maybe from the internet service, or maybe from my side, but from my side is clearly is kind of clear like this.
Yeah.
So
I hear you. Yeah, listen to me, okay? And everybody who didn't hear the clarifications that just made from our side, from the Japanese side committee. And also, Shadow, sorry, yeah. It's funny. But no, jokes aside. But you arrive at 7 p.m., right? Yes, at 7 p.m. And we added the session of airport pickup
yes,
service to 11 p.m. So there will be someone who will pick you up at 11 p.m. So basically you need to wait for like 3 hours lah. 3 hours, because also there will be another Mr. David will also arrive at 10 p.m. So you and also Mr. David will come together with the committee at 11 p.m. to the
wait,
hotel
wait, wait,
using
wait.
public transportation like that.
Your your I cannot
What? Cannot
hear
hear
you
me
clearly
again?
from here.
Okay, maybe because Syahdan from Indonesia, I will explain in Indonesia ya, okay? Jadi Syahdan nanti kamu bakalan di pick up sama komite di jam 11 malam. Nah, jam 11 malam itu nanti kamu bakalan bareng sama Mr. David. Jadi kita bakal tambahin airport pick up service itu sampai jam 11 malam waktu Jepang. kamu bakalan nunggu sekitar 3 jaman untuk dijemput. Jadi kamu bakal tetap dapetin airport pickup service, tapi harus nunggu sampai jam 11 kayak gitu. Karena barengan nanti sama Mr. David. Karena Mr. David bakalan sampai jam 10 malam waktu Jepang. Kayak gitu. Semoga dimengerti ya, Syahdan. Where is he? Now
Okay,
when
so
I explain, he's out.
yeah, I understand. I understand.
Okay. Finally
So I
ya.
just need, so I just need to wait then. Okay, okay.
Finally. Okay.
Okay, so guys, since the time is up, so we will wrap up today's session. We hope this session helps you feel more prepared and excited for what's coming. So yeah, the Japanese Summit in Osaka is just around the corner. So make sure you prepare very well and get ready for an amazing experience. So before we officially close the sessions, we would like to invite everyone to take a group photo session. You guys can kindly turn on your cameras and we'll capture this moment as part of your journey in Japanese Summit.
See why everyone just wanna show their face when it's documentation session. Shada, now I cannot see your face. How come?
Can you guys open your camera?
Okay.
Okay. First slide, I'm taking a picture for the first slide. 1, 2, 3. Okay. For the second slide, you guys haven't seen your cameras yet. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. On behalf of the committee, I would like to thank our speaker, Miss Catherine Andrea, Miss Cindy Aulia, Miss Shalila, and all participants for your time and participation today. I'm Binda, your moderator, and I look forward to seeing all of you at the Japan News Summit 2026. Have a great day, everyone. See you soon in Japan. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care.